What a circus, oh what a show. Argentina has gone to town over the death of an actress called Eva Peron. We've all gone crazy, mourning all day and mourning all night, running over ourselves to get all of the misery right.
Oh, what an exit, that's how to go when they're ringing your curtain down. Demand to be buried like Eva Peron. It's quite a sunset, but good for the country. In a roundabout way, we've made the front page of all the world's papers today.
But who was this Santa Evita? Why all this howling, hysterical sorrow? What kind of goddess has lived among us? How will we ever get by without her?
She had her moments, she had some style. The best show in town was the crowd outside the Casa Rosada crying Eva Peron.
But that's all gone now. Soon as the smoke from the funeral clears, we're all gonna see and how she did nothing for years.
You let down your people, Evita. You were supposed to have been immortal. That's all they wanted, not much to ask for. But in the end you could not deliver.
Sing, you fools, but you got it wrong. Enjoy your prayers, cause you haven't got long. Queen is dead, your king is through. She's not coming back to you.
Show business kept us all alive since 17 October 1945. The story's gone, the glamour's worn thin. That's a pretty bad state for a state to be in.
Instead of government, we had a stage. Instead of ideas, a prima donna's rage.
Instead of help, we were given a crowd.
She didn't say much, but she said it loud.
And who am I who dares to keep its head held high while millions weep?
Why the exception to the rule?
Opportunist,
Traitor,
fool, or just a man who grew and saw 17 to 24. His country bled, crucified. She's not the only one who's died.
Sing, you fools, but you got it wrong.
Enjoy your prayers, cause you haven't got long. Your
Queen is dead, your king is through. She's not coming back to you. Good night and thank you, Magaldi. You've completed your task. What more could we ask of you now? Please sign the book on the way out the door, and that will be all. If we need you, we'll call, but I don't think that's likely somehow.
Oh, but it's sad when a love affair dies, the parting, the closing of doors. But we must be honest, stop fooling ourselves.
Which means up yours. There is no one at all. Never has been and never will be a lover, male or female, who hasn't an eye on. In fact, they rely on tricks they can try on their partner. They're hoping their lover will help them or keep them, support them, promote them, don't blame them. You're the same. This has really been your year, Miss Duarte. Tell us where you'll go from here, Miss Duarte. Which are the roles that you're in to play? Whom did you sleep, dine with yesterday?
Is that the extent of your interest in me? This shows how futile and acting must be.
Can we assume then that you'll quit? Is this because of your association with Colonel Baron? I, flying adored, so young, the instant queen, a rich, beautiful thing of all the talents, a cross between a fantasy of the bedroom and a saint. And you were just a backstreet girl, hustling and fighting, scratching and biting. High flying adored, did you believe in your wildest moments, oh, this would be yours, that you'd become the lady of them all? Were there stars in your eyes when you crawled in at night? From the bars, from the sidewalks, from the gutter theatrical. Don't look down, it's a long, long way to fall.
High flying adored, what happens now? Where do you go from here for someone on top of the world? The view's not exactly clear, a shame you did it all at 26. There are no mysteries now, nothing can thrill you, no one fulfill you.
High flying adored, I hope you come to terms with boredom. So famous, so easily, so young, is not the wisest thing to be. You won't care if they love you, it's been done before. You'll despair if they hate you, you'll be drained of all energy. All the young who've made it would agree. Tell me before I waltz out of your life, for turning my back on the past. Forgive my impertinent behavior, but how long do you think this pantomime can last? Tell me before I ride off in the sunset, there's one thing I never got clear. How can you claim you're our savior when those who oppose you are stepped on or cut up or simply disappear?
Tell me before you get onto your bus, before joining the forgotten brigade. How can one person like me say, alter the time-honored way the game is played? Tell me before you get onto your high horse just what you expect me to do. I don't care what the bourgeoisie say. I'm not in business for them, but to give all my descamisados a magical moment or two. There is evil ever around, fundamental system of government, quite incidental. So what are my chances of honest advances? I'd say low, better to win by admitting my sin than to lose with a halo.